Hey guys, how you doing? This is EJ Uno, and I am back again, guys. And yeah, this is going to be another great video. Another one. Another one. So anyway, guys, we are talking about the Sony Xperia 1. I guess you want to say 6. You know what I'm saying? But this is just Sony in general. You know, by the thumbnail, if you guys didn't catch it before, I'm like basically talking about why Sony phones are so much money. Now, don't get me wrong. I used to be, what is it, about a year ago or something like that? I used to just, I remember getting the Sony Xperia 1, Sony Xperia. And I just thought it was so amazing with the 20:9 ratio. It was one of the first phones, I got to say, with a 20:9 ratio. And it was just the whole rectangular long part of it. It was crazy. It was amazing. But a lot of Sony phones never touched a lot of people's hearts that I have saw. Maybe in a different country, it might be different. But don't get me wrong, Sony phones pack a lot of, a lot of punch when it comes to their phones and what they want to put inside of it, as far as, hardware and all that. But I think they're extremely overpriced. And I really, that to be me, but I don't know how they stay in business. It got to be the PlayStations or the games or whatever, because I don't know who is buying these phones, because I just believe it. You know what I'm saying? They I don't see them I don't see people going crazy for them like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So this pick this one out, the Sony 6. Okay, so. So basically, I wanted to say is this, that that first of all, they're overpriced, and let's just get into some of the specs that this phone has, because I don't want to knock it or whatever. So okay, so the phone is a 6.5. Now this is where they kill it at. It's a 1644 by 3840 pixel resolution on it. That's amazing. That's actually really damn good. Really don't even see a lot of phones with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. It has a 12 megapixel camera, 12 gigabytes of RAM right out the door. It don't say nothing about 8, 6, 4, 5. They give you actually 12 gigabytes of RAM with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 5000 milliamp battery. The glass is Gorilla Glass Victus. The back is the same. And it has AMOLED frame. Okay, now it does have IP65/IP68 water resistant, and for 30 minutes. It does have an OLED, which I feel like that is one of the best resolution that you can put on the phone is OLED. I do like AMOLED, but I do like OLED a lot better. It comes with 120 refresh rate. Screen to body ratio is at 84.2. That's all right. They're leaving a lot of bezels, which I see on the screen. This is a 21:9. Let me see. It, like I said, it runs Android 12. You can put SD card support into it. It does have 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, or you can get 12 gigabytes of RAM with 512 gigabytes of storage. It has a 12 megapixel wide camera, 12 megapixel telephoto, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and it's using the Zeiss opticals. I never heard of them. I have heard of them, but I never experienced their cameras. It does have 4K 1080p. The front camera is a 12 megapixel camera, and it shoots 4K. Okay, first of all, I want to stop right there what I'm about to say, and I want to say is that it's not the 12 megapixel camera that's getting to me. It's that it's only giving you 4K. First of all, they're asking. Let me see. The price of this that they would ask for a phone like this is $943 and $1,038 if you get a 512. That's a lot of money to not even put 8K. Now, what I say about phones, I'm not saying everybody's going to use this, because a lot of people don't even know what half of this stuff or a lot of people who ain't tech savvy don't even know what a lot of this stuff even does. But you pretty much, when you go get a phone and you pay that certain amount of money, you want all the bells and whistles, even if you're not going to use them because you're paying the money for it. And basically, I feel like they're getting away with something when they don't give all this to the consumer. So, this thing it shoots 4K back and front. I mean, I can see if the back of it shoot 8K and the front of it only shoot 4K, but it's only at 4K. Okay, it has stereo speakers on it. It does have, let me see, a fingerprint, okay, to the side, which I know a lot of people, a fingerprint to the side is more accurate than a fingerprint on the back, I believe, and on the front of the display. I know a lot of high-end phones put their fingerprint sensor on the side of it. Me personally, I feel like that's okay when the phone is at a price that is right, which means, like, let's say the price is at $2 something or $3 something. But when you start getting up to $900, then I mean, it should be a option to have. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that's a little cop out as well. It does have fast wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, which is good. It's good. I mean, like I said, the phone, it's very much overpriced. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why is this phone so overpriced? You know what I'm saying? And because I mean, you're ranging from $1,000 to, I mean, this is on Amazon. I'm getting a price from. For 512 gigabyte of storage, you could pay $1,000, and then let me see. No, and this is unlocked phone for just GSM only. And if you just want a pure unlock one, which I think that Sony phones can only work on GSM carriers like that. So yeah, so I mean, that's a lot. I mean, and you know, people. I mean, you know, I'm looking at the prices. Nothing's under $940. You know what I'm saying? You like I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah, guys. So that was just one of the things I was really just wanting to talk about. As far as that model right there. So let's say for another phone, they have Xperia 5, the third, and I guess that's how you would say it. And this phone is on Amazon, and they got it it's brand new for $798. It has a 6.1-inch screen, 21:9 ratio, HDR OLED, 120 refresh rate, triple camera. You know what I'm saying? And that's to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking at the phone, I mean, it looks nice, but it's like still overpriced. And this is what it's still overpriced. You know what I'm saying? And it just has Android 10. I hope this thing is. I mean, I guess it has Android 10. I don't even know if this thing has got updated to anything. Let me see. Okay, so this is a Sony Xperia 5. Let me see. Sometimes GSM Marina will tell you if the phone has been updated or has got an update. So let me see. Xperia 5. So it's a 6.1-inch screen at a 1080 by 2520. Yeah. I'm just looking at it like 8 gigabytes of RAM, Snapdragon 88 5G, 45,000 milliamp battery. Still too much money. Too many flaws I'm seeing. The front facing camera is an 8 megapixel camera. If you're selling a phone for that much money, it should not even go below 16. You know what I'm saying? This one don't even have. Let me see. Does it even have? This thing don't even have wireless charging. No anything. Yeah. So guys, yeah. This is something I wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I just really want, like, comment below if you guys know, if you agree with me, if you think I'm like wrong about being so harsh about like Sony phones. You know, like, comment below, let me know what you guys think about it. Because don't get me wrong, I think Sony phones are really, really nice. I'm surprised that they, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't come more to the market as far as postpaid or prepaid side, because I feel like they could, you know, step it up. I don't really know what keeps them in business to keep making these phones, because, I mean, it's probably like a handful of people around the world that buys these phones, you know what I'm saying? I might be wrong. I never looked up the stock market. I mean, when I actually look at, I mean, I'm actually looking at the stock market and it says 2.7. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I never like actually pay attention to that. So this phone is at 2.7. Let me see. The Sony Xperia 1.6 is at a 9.1%. Now let's look at the ZTE. The ZTE is at a 1.9. Now let's get to something that's like higher brand, like a Samsung. Okay, a Samsung is at 16%. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want, and that's for a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip Fold. You know what I'm saying? But let me see something that's already out. Let me see a Samsung Ultra. Let me see what that's the percentage at. I said at a 29%. You know what I'm saying? So that's just letting you know where, like, I'm reading these stock off of like GSM Arena, and I'm just saying, like, that just shows you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not all into the stock market, but I'm just saying that just shows you, like, you know what I'm saying, where, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what the consumers want, what they're going for. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this one short. I was really not short. I'm gonna cut this one. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Gotta get these dogs. Catch you on the next video.